Thinking about booking a trip on the MSC Seaside?
Today, we're going to look at 5 pros and cons of sailing aboard the MSC Seaside.
From regular complaints and criticisms to personal experiences, we'll break it all down to help provide you some insight and to properly set your expectations prior to heading out on or booking a trip aboard the Seaside.
If you find this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more cruise content.
Let's start with the pros.
The MSC Seaside has capacity for over 5,000 passengers, which may make you think that it's going to be extremely crowded everywhere you go. Truth be told, it'll be better than you expect. The MSC Seaside is a huge ship with plenty of different areas and activity zones. You'll also be able to find a secluded spot to spend some time if you're looking for some peace and quiet. There are areas that can be crowded, like the Miami Beach deck or the buffet during prime service hours. But if it's too crowded for your liking, you can grab some food to go or check out the less crowded seashore dining restaurant that is open daily for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Not only does the layout provide you with plenty of space, but it offers you that wow factor whenever you see the MSC's signature Swarovski crystal staircase.
As with most cruise lines, the price you pay to board isn't the only price you'll incur. The MSC Seaside is rife with extra charges, including paying for Wi-Fi access. At the time of booking, you may be able to find deals to include free Wi-Fi or onboard credits. Try to maximize your package ahead of time, or even invest in upgrades you're thinking about getting while on the ship. Once embarkation day rolls around, the prices could increase drastically. There's also plenty of activities on board that will cost you extra too, including their zip lines, F1 simulator, arcades, and more.
You get what you pay for, right? That doesn't seem to be the case for MSC Seaside. Getting on board for a multi-night cruise could cost you less than $100 per person. And you still have access to all the main activity and eating areas. There are plenty of things that come at an extra cost, including drinks, ziplining, and specialty dining. But if you're a frugal traveler and you're looking for a quality, affordable experience, you may be hard-pressed to find better deals than those that are often offered for the Seaside.
Full disclosure, we enjoyed the food on the MSC Seaside. However, one of the major gripes we heard from others on board was the quality of selection of the food compared to other cruise lines. So, let's set your expectations properly. Chances are you won't find a 5-star dining experience during every meal. And if food is your gateway to happiness, you may not fully enjoy yourself on the Seaside. There are 2 buffets on board, a main dining hall, and multiple specialty restaurants for you to try. For us, we stuck a lot with a standard comfort food fare while on board. Some highlights: try the pizza. MSC is known for their pizzas, and they are good. Also, in the main dining hall, we found the lasagna divine. It melted in our mouths, and we couldn't wait to order it again the next night. Unfortunately, though, for us, the lasagna wasn't on the menu for the rest of the cruise, as the menu changes daily.
Dress codes on some cruise lines can be very strict with their guidelines and elaborate formal nights. You won't find this on the MSC Seaside. While this could be a con for some, as parents of a young child, keeping casual and loose makes life a lot easier. Daytime dress code is very casual, allowing you to wear everything from t-shirts to flip-flops. In the evenings, you're encouraged to dress smarter, but you don't need to don a tux or ball gown just to eat a meal in the main dining hall. That doesn't mean that you can't dress up, just that you have more freedom of choice compared to other cruise lines.
If you're an avid cruiser, you could find the elevator system on the Seaside a little funky. Instead of stopping at every floor on the way up or down to your destination, you select what floor you want to go to, and they'll assign you an elevator and an estimated wait time. For most of the day, wait times are not a huge issue. However, during prime dining or party times, those wait times get really, really long. Sometimes it said that we'd be waiting for 7 to 8 minutes before an elevator would arrive, which can feel like an eternity. And then when the elevator does get to your floor, it could already be packed with other guests and you won't be able to fit. Our advice: put on some comfortable footwear and walk to where you want to go during those busy hours.
This is a great area, especially for families. The Aquaventure Park has 5 different water slides for you to race down, a rope adventure course dangling in the sky, and an aqua play section for kids. It's also next to the Jungle Lounge, where you can play foosball, ping pong, and grab your next drink.
This con could vary based on everyone's experience, but we found the wait times to access our cabin and receive our luggage to be very long on the seaside. We did find check-in a breeze before getting on the boat, but after boarding, it was about a 3 hour wait before we could access our room, and about 6 or 7 hours before our first piece of luggage started to arrive. For us, there's always a sense of uneasiness when we don't have all our belongings secure, and that extended waiting period was painful, but once everything arrived and was accounted for, we did feel a lot better. Some people were able to access their room immediately, and their luggage didn't take as long to arrive, so again, this will vary based on your own personal experiences.
The Metropolitan Theater hosts nightly shows, but make sure you act fast to guarantee tickets to the showing you want to attend. There are multiple performances a night, and you can book your time and tickets through the MSC For Me app. There were a variety of different show genres offered during our stay. Peter Punk was a mix between a play and gymnastic and acrobatic performances. There was a stand up comedy show and a Michael Jackson tribute show. What you may see as a con when going to the shows is that drinks are not allowed in the theater. If you're hoping to enjoy a bevy while watching Star Walker, here's a cruise hack for you. While open top glasses weren't allowed, we were allowed to bring our beverages in when we moved them in our closed top tumblers. Essentially, they don't want anyone to spill their drinks on the floor or the chairs, so if you bring your own mug with you, you can enjoy the show with something to sip on.
Waiting in lines is a common experience when you're on vacation, but there were times where we felt like we were waiting for just a little too long. For example, I remember waiting for a good 10 to 15 minutes to place my order at the Miami Beach Bar, which is one of the busiest areas of the ship. A lot of people were ahead of me, however, only one bartender was working. If there were multiple people working one of the busiest bars on the ship, everyone's wait time would have been slashed and overall enjoyment increased. At the same time, when the busy bars were fully staffed, that also meant some of the less popular bars were not operational at all. One of our favorite hangout spots was the Jungle Lounge, but during 2 days on our cruise, during prime times, the Jungle Bar was closed and we had to travel to different floors to refill our beverages before returning to the Jungle Lounge and, well, lounge.
Overall, on our recent sailing, the pros outweighed the cons, and we had a positive experience on the MSC Seaside and would sail again.
If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe for more travel and MSC Seaside content.